Hi everyone, day 11. Let's get to it. If you've got any questions, remember, send me a little message either through YouTube or on my Facebook, Soul Train Yoga. So come into a cross-legged seated position and we'll just spend a little time on a breath-focused meditation today. So sit tall through the side waist. You can either have the palms one on top of the other in the lap or turn the wrists over the knees, pointer fingers just pressing down. Closing the eyes and straight away start to focus on the inhale and the exhale, but not controlling the breath at all. Just watching the inhale and exhale come and go. Anytime the mind jumps off, then straight away just bring your attention back. Relax the forehead. Relax the jaw. Lips are just gently pressed together. Teeth are apart. And the breath's just coming and going. Just checking in again. And then on your next inhale, bringing the palms together at the heart center, gently opening the eyes, namaste. Coming onto all fours, so a little bit of cat-cow again. It's a good one just to warm up the spine. So inhaling, looking up, and exhaling, looking down. Just taking your spine through its full range of motion. Inhale makes us look up, exhale, we look down. And of course, we're using our ujjayi breathing, making that slight sound to the breath, in and out through the nose. Comfortable breaths, but a balanced, controlled breath. And then exhaling, pushing back into downward dog. Again, just for a second as we make our way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, deepen the forward bend. And then inhale, look forward, head up, chest up, coming all the way up. Look up to the thumbs. Exhaling back to standing. Back into our salute to the sun B today. Exhale, sit down, and inhale, bring the arms up over the head for chair pose. Exhale, fold yourself in half, clip onto the legs, and then inhale up halfway. Keep the weight through the ball of the foot. Exhaling back to your high plank, push through the heels, big breath in. Exhale, push as you lower. Inhale, draws you back up, but make sure you take time to uncurl, and you're on the tops of the feet here. And then exhale, if you can, roll right over the top of the toes, back into downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind. Exhale, big swing step. Back heel to the floor. Push off that leg as you inhale, come up. Hips and chest are squaring to the front. Exhale, hands back to the floor. Back to high plank. Take that extra breath in. Exhale, push to lower. Inhaling into upward dog. Exhaling back into downward dog. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, big swing step. Even if you have to pick it up and wiggle it forward. Back heel down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands back to the floor, back to your high plank. Exhaling into low plank. Inhaling into upward dog. Exhale back into downward dog. And again, just a couple of breaths here today. Deepen the breath though while you are here. It's a good place to reconnect with the breath if it went a bit astray. Inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, deep bend in the knees. Step or jump the feet to the hands. Feet together, inhale up halfway. Exhale, deepen the forward bend. And then back to chair pose. So look up, keep the heart lifted, but sit back and down. Really feel this in the legs, hopefully. And then exhaling back to standing. And again, exhale, sit down. Inhale, swing the arms up over the head. Exhale, fold yourself in half, clip on. Inhale, lift the heart, really push the head and chest forward. Exhale, back to your high plank. Big breath in. Exhale, push to lower. Inhale, draw yourself up, uncurl and take the head back, look down the nose. Exhale over the toes, back into downward dog. Inhale, lift that right leg up behind. Exhale, big swing step. So hug the knee in as you step forward. Back heel down. Inhale, come up. Push off that outside edge of the back foot. Exhale, hands back to the floor. Back to your high plank. Exhaling into low plank. Inhaling into upward dog. Exhale back into downward dog. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, big swing step. Back heel down. Inhale, come up. Feel the strength of that back leg to get the control. Exhale, hands back to the floor, back to your high plank, exhaling into low plank, inhaling into upward dog, and then exhaling back into downward dog again for a couple of breaths. Inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, deep bend in the knees, step or jump the feet to the hands, feet together. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, deepen the forward bend, then back into chair pose, and then exhaling back to standing. So coming into tree pose today with two options. We can either just come into tree pose like this, or we can come into tree pose for a couple of breaths and then change your gaze to look at the floor and push forward into warrior three. So see how you go. We'll give it a little bit of a chance. All right, so coming into tree pose, we stand tall, either hitching that foot high up in the upper thigh, or the foot just stays well below the knee. Bring the palms together, take a couple of breaths, eyes are steady, breath is smooth, side waist is tall, slide the hands up over the head, and either just staying here or from here, we just move ourselves forward into warrior three. So pushing that back heel back and just coming to try and get yourself into a T-shaped position, and then inhaling, coming all the way back up again. Same thing on the other side. So again, either hitching that foot up or just having the foot below the knee, palms to the heart center. Take a few deep breaths. So it's easiest to have your eyes eye level straight ahead for this at this point. And then again, if you're coming into the full version, you can take the hands up over the head, a little bit more challenging. And then if you want to come into warrior three, release that back foot, and again, push away through that back foot as you come forward into a T shape, hopefully, and then inhaling, coming back up into standing, back to corrected posture. Take your time to come down to the floor now, and we'll come into just a wide-legged forward bend. So take the feet wide apart, sit tall, take your hands out in front. As you inhale, push down on the floor to get a lift through your heart, and as you exhale, creep the fingers away. Same thing again, push down on the floor, get a lift through the heart, exhale, creep the fingers away. Your focus is on keeping your heart lifted. Now, if you can get to take the outside edge of the foot, great. You can do an inhale, pull up like a bowl pulling action, exhale, hinge forwards. Otherwise, we're just walking ourselves forwards breath by breath with a focus of keeping the heart lifted and trying to avoid that round in the upper back. Couple more breaths here. Keep the feet upright, toes pulled back, ball of the foot pushing away, and then slowly coming all the way back up again. Soften the knees, bring the legs back together, and let's get it ready for Shavasana. So Shavasana means corpse pose. So we lower ourselves down. Really, it's the ultimate practice for letting go. Let the feet fall apart, palms face the ceiling, eyes are gently closed, and then let it all go. So we let go of the breathing technique, we let go of the tension in the body, we let go of our thoughts, not by trying to stop them or push them away, but simply by focusing our full attention on the rise and fall of our belly. Keeping the breath just as a passive breath, so you're not controlling it in any way. Follow your next exhale all the way to the end. See if you can just give yourself that moment more of complete relaxation, still mentally very alert. And then start to deepen your breathing. Bring some life back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Stretch your arms up over your head. Have a stretch, have a reach to your fingers and toes. Roll onto your side and come back up to a seated position. And we'll finish with our 3 Oms. So the point of the Om is a whole practice in itself, but I like to use it at the end because it's physically very grounding, but mentally very clearing. So it's like the polish at the end. Bring the hands to the heart center, clear your throat if you need to. Exhale all the old air, taking a long breath in. Om. Take a moment to dedicate your practice. You might like to just offer it up to the greater good of everyone, just remembering that when you work on yourself, it has a direct impact on everyone that you meet. And then gently opening your eyes. Namaste.